Bitterness is not a storm that hits all at once. It is a slow leak. It begins as a legitimate hurt, a disappointment, a betrayal, or a no from God that you didn't expect. But when that hurt is left unattended, it ferments. It turns from a wound into a root. You might tell people I'm fine, but beneath the surface, your heart is becoming a sour place. You start to view every new situation through the lens of your old pain. As Hebrews 12:15 warns us, we must look diligently lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. Bitterness is the only poison we drink, ourselves, while hoping the other person dies. Christ understands the weight of a heavy heart, but he also knows that bitterness will eventually choke out your joy. Imagine the relatable moment. You see someone else receiving the very blessing you've been praying for. Instead of joy, you feel a sharp sting. You find yourself tallying up God's favors and wondering why your ledger is empty. This is the emotional battlefield of the soul. We become like the older brother in the story of the prodigal son standing outside the party, angry because we feel we've done everything right, yet we're still waiting for our celebration. Christ meets us in this resentment. He doesn't condemn us for feeling hurt, but he invites us to a higher way of living. On the cross, in the ultimate moment of unfairness, Jesus didn't choose bitterness. He didn't let the poison of his executioners enter his spirit. Instead, he chose to release. He understands that your bitterness is often a protective wall you've built around your heart to keep from being hurt again. But he wants to show you that his grace is a better shield than your anger. He is the only one who can pull up the root without destroying the soil of your heart. To conquer bitterness, we must move through 5 emotional shifts. Admission, moving from I'm fine to I am deeply hurt. Identification, pinpointing the exact moment the seed was planted. Grieve, allowing yourself to cry over what you lost. Relinquish, handing the debt over to Christ. Renewal, asking God to replace the sourness with his sweetness. Healing begins when you realize that your bitterness isn't punishing those who hurt you, it's only punishing you. Christ is standing ready to swap your heavy yoke for his light one. He wants to give you a well of living water instead of a root of bitterness. Trust him with the unfair parts of your story. He is a righteous judge, and he is a tender healer. Don't let your past steal your future. Let Christ dig out the root today so that you can finally breathe again. Shalom.